Look at that. That's cool.
Frank Fritz was no ordinary collector, and his garage was no ordinary storage space.
After his passing, no one expected what was hidden in Frank Fritz's garage. When the doors creaked open, it wasn't just rows of vintage cars that left everyone speechless. It was one mysterious vehicle buried under years of dust and secrecy. A car that, by every official record, was never supposed to exist. Tucked beside it, a handwritten note from Frank, hinting at a deeper secret, a story bigger than rust and chrome. This isn't just a collector's find. This is the discovery that changes everything. What was Frank hiding, and why? Hit that subscribe button, because what they uncovered inside his garage will leave you shocked. Born in Davenport, Iowa, in 1965, Frank developed an interest in collecting from a young age. He started out by gathering beer cans, stamps, and other small collectibles, gradually growing into a full-fledged picker who could spot valuable items in the most unexpected places. His keen eye and deep knowledge of antiques led him to co-host American Pickers in 2010, a show that would change his life forever. Even before his television fame, Frank had an undeniable knack for finding unique and valuable pieces. His work as a fire and safety inspector allowed him to travel, giving him access to a wide variety of antiques. He built relationships with collectors and sellers across the country, refining his skills and expertise over time. When the opportunity came to join American Pickers, he seized it, eager to share his passion with the world. For over a decade, Frank was a staple on American Pickers, alongside his longtime friend and business partner, Mike Wolfe. Their chemistry on screen was undeniable. Frank's humor and straightforward attitude balanced Mike's enthusiasm and negotiation skills. Fans loved watching them travel across the country, uncovering rare treasures hidden in barns, garages, and abandoned buildings. The show became a hit, drawing millions of viewers and cementing Frank's place in television history. With his distinctive style, signature beard, and sharp eye for value, Frank quickly became a fan favorite. He had a unique ability to connect with people, whether they were seasoned collectors or individuals simply looking to clear out their clutter. His expertise in vintage motorcycles, toys, and signage made him an invaluable asset to the show. Over the years, he helped recover and restore countless historical pieces, giving them a second life and preserving them for future generations. However, behind the scenes, tensions were brewing. Over the years, Frank faced personal struggles that would eventually impact his career. His health became a growing concern, and in 2020, he quietly exited American Pickers, leaving fans wondering what had happened. Rumors swirled about a falling out between him and Mike, but neither party provided full clarity on the situation. Frank later revealed that he had been battling health issues, including Crohn's disease, which he had struggled with for years. In addition to his medical challenges, he also faced personal hardships, including financial struggles and a battle with alcoholism. As speculation grew, it became evident that Frank's exit was not just about business, it was deeply personal. The pressures of television, health concerns, and strained relationships took their toll. Despite hopes for a return, it became clear that Frank's time on the show had come to an end. His absence was felt by fans, many of whom expressed disappointment at the way his departure was handled. Mike Wolfe eventually addressed the situation, acknowledging Frank's contributions and wishing him well, but the damage had already been done. The once dynamic duo was no more, and American Pickers moved on without one of its original stars. In July 2022, news broke that Frank had suffered a severe stroke, leaving him hospitalized and in need of extensive rehabilitation. Fans were heartbroken and rallied around him, offering their support and well wishes. His stroke marked a turning point, forcing him to step away from the spotlight completely as he focused on recovery. Updates on Frank's condition have been sparse, but those close to him have shared that he is undergoing therapy and working hard to regain his independence. The road to recovery has been long and challenging, but his loyal fan base continues to root for him. Many still hold out hope that he will one day make a public appearance or even return to the world of picking in some capacity. Despite the setbacks, Frank's impact on the world of antique picking remains undeniable. His ability to find hidden gems, his straightforward negotiating style, and his passion for collecting inspired countless fans and collectors. Even though he may never return to television, his legacy continues to thrive through reruns of American Pickers and the lessons he imparted to aspiring pickers around the world. Frank Fritz's name remains synonymous with treasure hunting and the thrill of discovery. His influence extends beyond television, with many collectors crediting him as an inspiration for their own ventures into the world of antiques. Whether it was uncovering a rare motorcycle, negotiating a tough deal, or simply making audiences laugh with his witty banter, Frank left a lasting mark on the industry. Today, Frank's future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: his contributions to the world of picking and antique collecting will not be forgotten. His story serves as a reminder of the highs and lows of fame, the importance of resilience, and the enduring power of passion. Now, even as legal proceedings stall and the estate remains tangled in red tape, the car sits untouched, silent, mysterious, and impossible to ignore. Locked away in that garage, it defies easy explanation. Experts have come and gone, each one offering a new theory, yet none can say with certainty what the vehicle truly is. A lost prototype? A custom-built ghost from some forgotten factory line? Or perhaps the greatest automotive illusion ever crafted? The truth, frustratingly, seems to have gone with Frank Fritz. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly how he wanted it. Frank never chased attention. He never flaunted his finds. He lived for the thrill of the hunt, the quiet satisfaction of discovering something the world had overlooked. In that way, the car becomes more than an object. It becomes a symbol. A final message from a man who understood that not every treasure needed to be paraded or explained. What Frank left behind was more than a collection of antiques, signs, or rare motorcycles. He left behind a philosophy, one rooted in respect for the past and awe for the unknown. For him, collecting wasn't about showing off. It was about protecting something fragile from being forgotten. It was about reverence, not recognition. And so the car remains, surrounded by questions, wrapped in silence. It draws attention, yes, but it refuses to give answers. Just like Frank. In the end, his legacy isn't defined by what he revealed, but by what he chose to keep hidden. Behind that locked door, inside that dusty garage, he left behind a mystery not meant to be solved, but respected. A whisper of history, a tribute to forgotten beauty, and a reminder: some things are meant to be found, not explained. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.